Peace, peace. Welcome to the Mind Body Nexus. Spirit told me, knowledge to mind, to get on here and speak about some things that somebody can really benefit from. You know, there's been them individuals walking around, watching you, everything you do. They've been watching you like a motherfucker, right? And I'm speaking to those like-minded individuals that just happen to tune on to this channel and been wondering some things about themselves. If a person's going through the same shit and they wondering, like, damn, look at that big ass possum. But I thought that was a cat. Said, "Clap, don't climb trees like that." That's a big motherfucker right there. Motherfucker fuck around and jump on somebody's head. But no, for real. You have to understand, man. Y'all have to understand what gang stalking is. Gang stalking is when those people, they gang up on you. Rather, it's to like stare you down. They get in groups to stare you down. It's almost like projecting energy on you tenfold. Like you have an individual, it's used to walking past individuals that don't like you or whatever. They might be jealous of you, envious of you, and things like that. But gang stalking is what people deliberately stalk your life. You know what I'm saying? People that watch your pages, they don't interact with your pages or anything that you drop or put down, but they watching. That's called gang stalking energy. And what gang stalking energy is doing is spying on you and it's trying to figure out areas of your life that they can attack. That's why those of us that have YouTube videos that like to get on here and speak and stuff like that, you have to be very mindful. You have to be very mindful that these people are only doing that because they want to figure out an area that they can attack. They want you to slip up and give out information that they can attack. And you gotta always tell yourself, no weapon formed against you shall prosper. But anyway, for those that want to know, the gang stalking energy is where people follow you around. They follow you around in cars. You might be walking a certain place and you might have a gut feeling that a car might be pulled over on the side of the road. It might be an awkward looking car. And they might not be doing that. It might just be somebody sitting in the car in an awkward position. You're like, why is this car just sitting here? And then next thing you know, you look back out the window or whatever and the car is gone. These are forms of gang stalking energy. And what gang stalking is what it's really built to do is to intimidate you. It's to put you in fear. It's to make you think that something's gonna happen or somebody's gonna do something to you. Or in another form of gang stalking is when people gather in groups to give you an evil eye. You don't know what evil eye is? It's a hard stare, or what most of us call a mean mug. You know what I'm saying? That's what gang stalking energy is. Gang stalking energy is where people gather in groups and they look at you. They give you an evil eye in groups, so they feel like maybe he'll feel some type of way, maybe he'll feel intimidated and stuff like that. And you wonder, what the hell have you done? You haven't done anything. You mind your business. And you just do you. You don't bother anybody. So why is these people giving me this look? It all stems from jealousy and envy. It stems from you being a mirror. You reflect. In reality, the fear that they want you to feel, they feel that already by you being in their presence. Some people fear your presence, like they fear the Christ. So they fear the energy that you presumed. You got a different energy. You got your own. You don't conform to societal norms. Best believe Malcolm X, all the great leaders in the country that we had, either whether it was European leaders or black leaders or whatever you want to call them, or melanated leaders, anybody that in our day and time that society felt that was a threat, they had gang stalk. If you watch I read the Malcolm X documentary, he was a perfect example for Malcolm X. And if you watch the movie, you see how they kept calling his phone hanging up. Things like that and stuff. They like what, and I get that too. People call my phone and they keep hanging up. Fuck, keep calling my phone. And it's like, you know, you're like, hello. The motherfucker just won't say nothing. There, hang up, and then make you feel like, what the fuck? So then, when somebody is calling you important jobs or things are calling you, important people are calling you, you start not to answer those calls because you're bombarded by a whole bunch of false calls and you don't know which call is real or fake. That's called gang stalking. It's to throw you off your momentum and make you think you're going crazy in your head. Gang stalking energy. That's why we got to be mindful who we give our phone numbers to. We got to be very mindful. If you doing business with people or regular people just want to get your number, Tell them you can contact me on my email. Don't give out your phone number, because that's where they start attacking. And then you might get calls and people might start sending threats. Just like, perfect example is with Malcolm X. When he was in the house and they was calling his phone, hanging up, and then eventually they threw cocktails into his window, the cocktail bombs. Now, all that is a form of causing, all that is a form of intimidation. They do that to make you intimidated, so that way you will conform to their rules. But when you stand out and you do things different, they're gonna try to intimidate you. So the whole thing is with gang stalking energy is to make you, to make you conform to their rules, to conform to society rules. You know what I'm saying? So it's almost like, if I do this, maybe they'll stop doing this. Or if I start joining a circle and talking to them, maybe they'll stop staring me down. No, you continue to be you. Let them stare you down, because you stand out. You are an example to most of these people on what they should be. Why would you give up your light to conform to the rules of the world? Then that makes you the same as them. It's almost like darkness trying to make the light dark too. You don't make your light dark. You keep your light bright. No intimidation, no weapon formed against me shall prosper. We don't fear anything. And the reason I'm making this video, because it's a lot of energies that we be understanding, that a lot of these energies, they give off that light to a point. A lot of energies, demonic energies and dark energies and people. And we see this all the time with society. Everywhere you go in society. I know I see it a lot. Every day I see it. Everywhere I go, I have people that's envious and jealous and whatever, for whatever reason. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not going to toot my own horn. I ain't going to downgrade myself. I'm a handsome young man. I'm not going to say I ain't. Now, what a person sees about themselves, I don't know what you see about yourself. But see, the reason I'm handsome, and I say that because I tell myself that I'm handsome. I don't need nobody to validate that for me. People gonna mostly validate it when they get to hating on you, get to acting jealousy and envious of it. That's gonna validate it right there that you're on a level that they're not on. And see, we gotta go through this all the time. Tell people we go through this shit all the time. Dealing with jealous people and envious energies, and people that are insecure themselves, people that don't know themselves that well, and you have to suffer because you walk with a confidence. You walk with a confidence that people don't understand. You get what I'm saying? But yeah, that's that. Peace, peace, peace.